What's up guys, Derek from Legendary here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use the power dialer in Legendary Leads. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos. And let's jump right into it. So the power dialer is a system in Legendary Leads where you can queue up a list of calls and basically call them back to back with a brief pause in between where you can disposition the call. You can pause this process or speed it up even further by clicking the next call button. But we're going to break down the basics of how this system works and how it's managed, and then we'll dive into actually a demo of the power dialer system. So below you can see adding leads and removing leads from the power dialer is managed with the power dialer tag. So if you add this tag to a contact or a batch of contacts, it will add a queue of calls in the manual actions tab in Legendary Leads, which you can find under conversations. So let's do that. For example, if we go to contacts, we select all, we hit add tag, we're going to choose power dialer, and we'll select power dialer as our message there. Now that's going to queue them up into our conversations tab, manual actions here. So you can see they're added from this workflow. Workflows are basically how we automate things in Legendary Leads. You can find those in the automation tab here. I have a list of all the workflows involved in the power dialer flow here at the bottom of this section here. Now you can edit these, add different ones, or kind of do anything you want with these workflows. So I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video. So if you want a different kind of process for your power dialer and your cold calling system, all you have to do is either add a workflow or kind of edit the ones you already have. So with that being said, now that we've got them queued up, we can see them also in the pipeline at the lead-in stage. So if you're not seeing this, you might have to select the drop down here for pipelines. We have appointments, Legendary Leads, and power dialer. So they're in the power dialer pipeline. And you can see the different pipeline stages here. We have answered, no answered, voicemail left, follow-up, deal lost, deal won. So those are the stages. You can always add more or change the stages if you want to by going to pipelines and clicking edit. This is just a way to kind of visualize the calls. So I'll show you after we do a few here how this kind of works. So let's go back to conversations and manual actions, and let's click this Let's Start button up in the top right corner. So you can see I have my volume muted, but it does make an audible noise, so you can hear that it's calling. I'm going to end up just closing this call out, and you can see our 4 disposition options here. We have no answer in the top left, busy in the top right, voicemail in the bottom left, and completed in the bottom right. So with these, each disposition will trigger an action based on the workflows we've set up. So no answer, I'm going to select for this call, and you can see now up in the top right, there's a next lead button. If we want to immediately jump to the next call, we can click that. There's also a pause button if we want to just stop this process right now. Otherwise, we can just wait, and in about 25 seconds from the end of the last disposition, we'll be able to get on the phone with our next lead automatically. It's going to call for us. So I'll just let this one go, and you can see it changes to the contact card of whoever we're calling. We have options to mute, hold, blind transfer, and warm transfer these calls as well. And we can update notes or anything else we want to do here while we're on the call. So tasks we could add to someone, notes, we could book an appointment right here, and see all the previous activity for that call as well. So we're going to select voicemail for this lead, and it's queuing up the next lead now. Now I'll just click the next lead button, and you can see it immediately goes to the next call right here. And again, I'm just going to hang this call up, and this one will select completed. I'm going to hit next lead again, hang this call up. This one will select busy, hit next lead again, hang this call up. This one will do voicemail, and we'll do one more just to show you. And we'll do no answer there. So now I'm going to click pause, and we'll go back to the conversations tab to manual actions. You can see there's 3 people left on my list. If I check out the pipeline, you can see from the dispositions, they've automatically moved to the correct pipeline stage. So I've got a couple voicemails here, one answered, one no answer, and one deal lost. Now, if you select busy, this is what it does, is it updates it to the deal lost pipeline stage, as well as assigning the lead value a number of 0 and updating the status to lost. You can always change this manually or update the workflow if you don't like how that works. I just like to use that busy disposition to mark a deal as lost, because we already have a no answer. So if the phone was just busy, I would just mark it as no answer. I mark the busy disposition for deal lost, so I know that's a dead lead. Now, if I wanted to clear this pipeline out for a new dialing session, what I can do is remove the tag power dialer from all these leads. So remember, in conversations, manual actions, I still had 3 people queued up to call. I'm going to actually just go into contacts, select all, remove the tag using the remove tag button, and I'll select power dialer from the drop down and click remove. So now that's not only going to eliminate our power dialer, so you can see it's all cleaned out now, just says good work, you have no pending tasks. It also cleans out our pipeline. So now it's a blank slate again, ready for the next time you want to call somebody. If you don't want to clean out the pipeline, you can just not remove those tags from those leads, or you can edit the workflow to change how that one works. So if we go in Power Dialer, under the Automations tab, the Power Dialer folder, you can see all of our current workflows we have set up. So if we select Remove from Manual Call Power Dialer List, one of the options is it removes them from the pipeline. So if you didn't want that to happen, you could just delete this step. I personally like it to be cleaned out, and I'm only going to remove that Power Dialer tag for leads I haven't yet called yet, so it's not really a problem. Everybody else will stay dispositioned where they went, and the people I haven't called yet, I can just add that tag back to get them back into the lead-in stage. So that's the basics of how to use the Power Dialer. If you have any issues with this, you can go ahead and shoot an email to support@tryjohnson.com or fill out a support ticket. You can access that right from your support email tab here in Legendary, and click the submit a ticket button. And if you're kind of new and haven't used the Power Dialer, it can help to watch this video a couple times and read through the blog description on how everything works. Once you've tried it once or twice, it's super easy. You can set a VA up on this and get them dialing. So you can add a user, set them up, assign them leads if you want, and they can use this to cold call for you right under your Legendary Leads account. So appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash this bell so you don't miss any future videos. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay legendary.